That's right. We are here with Clark from Camille's Sidewalk Cafe. Good to have you here this morning.
Thanks for having me. I appreciate it.
Good seeing you, and thanks for bringing all this fantastic stuff. Some of my favorite ingredients out here look so good. Tell the folks what we're going to be working on this morning, Clark.
We're going to make chicken enchiladas. I just want to make sure you wash your hands, because I know you just shook my hand before we get started here.
Oh yeah, gotta keep the hands clean. Gotta make it all happen. Always very important. So with this food, we're looking good. What else do we have at Camille's Sidewalk Cafe? Tell the folks a little bit about yourself.
Yeah, we're a cafe located on Old Shell Road across the street from the Mitchell Center. We've been there 4.5 years. We actually have about 100 menu items.
Wow.
Yeah, we sell a lot of soups, salads, sandwiches, paninis, shrimp po' boys, burgers. We've got over 20 take-home casseroles. So yeah, I mean, we have a large variety there.
A large variety of stuff. You can check it out at Camille's right next to the University of South Alabama. So this looks fantastic. What do we need to do to get started here on this?
Well, first I'm going to take this is actually a cheddar jalapeno tortilla.
Okay.
And I'm just going to cut it to where it will actually fit in these casserole dishes that I actually sell out of the restaurant. And this is a 12-inch. Normally in the store you'll go buy like a 10-inch.
Okay.
So basically I'm going to start by cutting these, and actually we'll actually fry some of these in the restaurant and make them as chips.
Sure.
So nothing goes to waste. So,
that's good.
But yeah, so we'll just start by cutting these and to where they'll form and fit inside these casserole dishes.
Now tell us how you got started with Camille's in the first place. Like you said, 4 years ago it all got started.
I'm from Mobile, and I went to culinary school in Johnson and Wales. It's in Charleston, South Carolina.
Okay.
Yeah, and so yeah, I just came back here and I worked for Alec Naaman for 4 years. And I just decided to open up my own restaurant after a while. So.
Well, he's a good person to learn from. One of the best.
He is. So yeah, first I'm just going to start here. I'm going to put my chicken in. You're going to put about a 1/4 cup, and you can use your hands because this is actually all going to go into a 350-degree oven.
Okay.
So as long as I said you wash your hands,
no doubt,
and you start this, you're fine. You don't necessarily have to wear gloves. So I'm just going to start, like I said, by putting a 1/4 cup of chicken in here. Then you're going to go ahead and get your red onions. If you don't like red onions, they are a little bit stronger than like a yellow onion or a Vidalia onion. It's a little bit stronger. Some people don't like that, but you can just choose, and it doesn't necessarily have to be a red onion, like I said.
Sure.
So you'll just put about 2 teaspoons of the red onion in there. Like I said, if you don't like it, you can put a little bit less. And these are black beans. You want to drain these, wash them, and you want to put these in here as well. And then this is actually, the next thing you want to put in here is actually mixed. It's half and half pepper jack cheese and mozzarella.
Well, I tell you what, this is a good point to take a break, and we can continue working on this and get it in there and get it in the oven and eat it. We've got a lot to do yet in the kitchen this morning on Studio 10, so we hope you'll stick around. The recipe is online. Go check it out. Thanks a lot, Clark. We'll check back in just a little bit, guys. Back with Clark from Camille's Sidewalk Cafe and our great kitchen set. Clark, remind the folks what we're working on this morning.
We're making chicken enchiladas.
Chicken enchiladas.
Absolutely. And right now, I'm actually just putting the sauce on the bottom of the pan. Basically, what I have done is I've mixed enchilada sauce. I actually used Old El Paso. Okay. And sour cream. Did not use light sour cream and just use regular sour cream. But basically it's 2 to 1. So twice as much enchilada sauce as sour cream.
Sure, that's a good mixture right there.
And so I'm just going to coat the bottom of this pan. Basically because the tortillas are actually going to absorb a lot of the sauce, so you want to have some on the bottom and as well as on the top. And
you want them to absorb all that goodness into the shell, make it taste good.
Absolutely. So once you have this coated here on the bottom, you're just going to want to set that right there. And basically what I've done since the break, I added the cheese and the cilantro here, and you're going to want to roll them up. There's no really sign. You don't have to have to work at Taco Bell to do this.
Right.
It's pretty simple. And basically, you're just going to set it in here like this. Okay. And then I'm going to actually put, there'll be 4 of them that I fit in here. This is a large size that I sell at the restaurant. It'll feed 5 to 6 people. So anyways, I'll continue to put the chicken in here.
Sure.
And you'll put the, like I said, this is the pepper jack and mozzarella cheese.
So good. 5 to 6 people. So you said this is something you can come in there and pick up and take out, and you got your whole dinner there, right, ready for you.
And absolutely. And I have 3 different sizes. This is a medium that feeds 3 to 4. This is a small that feeds 1 to 2. So, you know, I have a lot of different working moms that come in and pick these up. Some elderly people that'll come in. People will come in and buy them because, you know, that's a perfect size for someone who's living alone.
Sure.
And they can heat that up and eat it for you know, dinner and lunch, because those pans are actually microwavable.
And a great location as well. You mentioned some of your clientele there, but also right across from South Alabama. So I'm sure a lot of you college students out there are very familiar with Camille's, going over there to get some lunch and dinner. Remind the folks a little bit, you were telling us a huge variety on your menu.
Yes, yes. We have wraps, soup, salad, paninis. We have burgers, shrimp po' boys, and then I have a grab and go, which you can buy my chicken salad, pasta salad that we make in house. Everything's made fresh. So yes, we do have a large variety.
And like we mentioned, as you're looking at the picture out there, daylight savings time coming up, so longer hours in the daylight, more time to sit outside and enjoy that beautiful sidewalk out there and enjoy some fantastic food. All right, so we're going to continue to work on those. We're going to put those in there. When it gets in there, about how long does it take?
For the large, it's going to take about 40 to 50 minutes. So that's what we're going to make today. And I actually have all the heating instructions on the label at the restaurant. So.
Sure. Fantastic. All right. So we're going to have one ready to go when we come back in just a little bit.
And some good comments. Always love hearing from you guys, what you have to say. We have Clark Lyon from Camille's Sidewalk Cafe. Any suggestions from you? Where's a good place to find love?
I don't really know. I don't know if I'd start at Walmart, but everybody has their own place.
Hey, you never know. I like the work thing. That's where my fiance and I met. You never know. Church is good, and I know that some people who have met online, you know, you don't ever know. So we do know what we are cooking today. We are cooking some enchiladas, and everything is looking good. A lot of great ingredients here. So what do we have left to do?
Well, we just pulled the chicken enchiladas out of the oven, and this is actually in a Pyrex dish. And we do a lot of catering, and people actually will bring in their Pyrex dish, and I will fill it up for like baby showers and stuff like that. Yeah. And people just drop it off, and you know, if they want to say they made it themselves, that's their prerogative. But you know, I'll just fill it up for them, and they'll just you know. Take it to the bed. Right, that's what I say. So, you know.
That's awesome. So what kind of things do you make as far as the catering side of Camille?
Well, we all have everything that we have in the restaurant. You know, the paninis, wraps, soup, salad, sandwiches. But then I also do hot food, which I do. You know, today we're doing chicken kebabs, grilled vegetables. I've got a catering job going out when I leave here. We do barbecue chicken, you know, with lasagna, different pasta dishes. I mean, all sorts of stuff. I'm actually doing a wedding for 300 people at Stewart Field.
Yeah, so a lot of possibilities.
I mean, you know, so I try to use, when we first opened, you know, the catering business has grown over the last 3 years, and it's really a stronghold. I wouldn't be in business without it. I have to have my catering.
That is good. And of course, you are open 7 days a week.
Absolutely. You know, 7 days a week I'm closed. I'm open at 10 o'clock in the morning, and I close at 8 o'clock at night, and on Saturdays it's only 11 to 4, and Sundays as well, the same hours. Okay, so plenty of time to go in and get some good food, and again, you can make this yourself because the recipe is on our website under the Studio 10 tab on fox10tv.com. So the finished product is here. Everything looks good. So again, remind everybody what all we used here: some onions, some chicken. Yes, we use grilled chicken or baked chicken, however you want to do that. We use red onions, black beans, mozzarella and pepper jack cheese mixture. We use sour cream and an enchilada sauce that we mixed up 2 to 1. And I'll put the sauce on the bottom, fill the ingredients in the middle of the enchiladas, with a little bit of sauce inside of the enchilada itself, and sauce on top, and then of course the cheese. All right, well, it looks good, so make sure you get that recipe. It's on our website. Thank you so much for coming in. It was great having you. Well, thank you for having me. I really do appreciate it. Absolutely.